Man, y'all already know, man, it's your boy Drizzy Drake coming to you, man. Whenever y'all in LA, man, tapping with my man, Don Pax, man. He got all that shit, man. Y'all be putting in your arm, he got that, man. Y'all be off that fence. It's whatever you want to do. Y'all still on them 30s, you got to fuck with Don Pax. Perk 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I heard you like him young.
Get out the way, man. Get out the way. Okay.
Get me out the way, homie. You a lame too. Hey Drake, you on the phone with an A minor. Let's do.
All bets are off because of that. That alone causes all bets to be off.
I agree with you.
Everything else is fair game.
Are you prepared for more? Are you prepared for more Canadian myths to come your way, though, sir?
Come on, man. Listen, man. I'm prepared for every.
Oh, like you parade your dad around in these weird suits. You parade him. It's clown-like. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what I get. I get clown feelings from that. I look at him. There's somebody, you know, I get the picture of the actual photo that I used
Of the blackface.
of the blackface.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, it makes sense. You parade your dad around. This is done in 08. This was done in 08. You don't even know that that's not right. That you like, there's no explanation for that to me. Man, I'm Pusha T. Like, listen, the biggest highlight of my life happened in the past few years. Me messing with like Obama and prison reform and so on and so forth. Like,
Brother's keeper.
Yo, yeah, like, come on. Like, this is me, right? Dope boy, blah, 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 you know, everything. This is real me. Like, you are silent in all black issues, Drake. You really are. You are really, really silent. I don't hear about anything. You don't stand for nothing. You don't say nothing about nothing. You don't. It's just what it is. Like, you have all the platform in the world. You were so passionate back then. No, you weren't. That's number one. That's what I know. Number two, you gotta think about who a person really, really is. And it's like, okay, bang. That's why it's okay. That's why it's okay for you to take a photo like this. You didn't even know it was right. You don't even know how fully. You don't know where you stand at. You don't know where you stand at. Oh, that's why you gotta, you know, you highlight your dad clowning like that. Oh, you know, you run to the Memphis. Oh, I'm Memphis, Houston. That's my black side. You never related.
Now, as for Drake, he tried to claim that black Americans don't accept him because he's Jewish Canadian and mixed.
No, I'm from a place where it's a true mosaic. You know, we're to me the most open-minded place you can possibly find yourself. So I don't ever look at it as that, you know. But there are other places that you go where it's just not so. It's not that simple, you know. And yeah, I never looked at it as overcoming anything. I was just like, man, I just got to be a good rapper. But, you know, to a lot of other people, they were like, wait, what? You're Canadian, you're Jewish, and you're half, you know, it's just like mind-blowing things.
I want to make sure we break this out because they was two-stepping to that.
Yeah, they were.
They were crip walking to that bitch.
They were.
That was some LA. The record is produced by DJ Mustard, a former Drake collaborator. When it was time for people to coalesce in Los Angeles, not in Hollywood, not in Calabasas, not in West Hollywood, not in Santa Monica, not in the places you might go, not in Beverly Hills, not in the places that people from outside of Los Angeles think are Los Angeles, right?
Right.
When it was time for people to coalesce around the record, the people I seen dancing to it was Shamika Nim, Big Ron, Lil CC. You know what I'm saying? People like that. People like the people from the Obamas. You know, people that are going to die that are from LA. People get their LAs confused all the time.
It cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, like, this is his job to go against God.
Wow. Wow.
And it cuts his soul.
But what is it specifically about
Drake that everyone hates? I just have to know that, because it's like, for everybody, all of the great, you, Weeknd, Pluto, Metro, Ross,
Kendrick.
like Kendrick,
Yeah.
like there's something obviously wrong with this one individual that no one wants to speak about, and I feel like you're the only person that's gonna really put it out there.
They say rich baby daddy. It's like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, you know, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian.
So all of his streams in the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucian.
Well, Lucian worked for people who control the banks in Africa, who keep, you know,
oh my God.
Think about
it.
We had Black Wall Street, we had Harlem, we've been gentrified, and we ain't really been pulled together since, other than to maintain what they call the black vote, which you don't have an opinion in that vote. And then they get all these celebrities, they go on TV like, you know, we got a problem with his political opinion. He's out of control. He's bipolar. He's anti-Semite. He's whatever they want to call somebody to try to get people to not listen or have, you know, take away the influence.
I ain't gonna lie to you, watching that concert, it was like the first time like I seen rap like transition, like it kind of like say like this, he's the new king. Like they didn't say that. They didn't say that. Like having Drake come out and say, I see dead people. Yeah. You have the biggest of the biggest West Coast guy come out, and he's not dissing, you know, Drake, but you know, him just co-signing that, and then that record you just wanna do a gang dance.
Yeah, like that's been stuck in my head all the whole time.
You said you woke up. They not like us.
I woke up with this stuck in my head. They not like us. They not like us.
But the question was about AI, you know, and just because you can do something, that doesn't mean you should do something. Me personally, I'm from the old school, you know, Queens, New York, Mecca. That's why I got my bones. You know what I mean? So the way we battle rap, because, you know, from what I understand, it's a battle. If it's a battle, it should be mano y mano. At my humble opinion, it should be mano y mano, skill against skill, flow against flow. You know, when you put AI into the game, you make sure balance.
Oh, so y'all ain't gonna let nobody disrespect the West Coast, huh? Oh, y'all let nobody mock and imitate our legends, huh?
Drake's once dominant position in the rap world has eroded amidst mounting criticism. Pusha T, long a vocal critic, has seen his warnings vindicated as other artists join the chorus against Drake. The rapper's reputation took a severe blow with Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us video, which not only humiliated Drake, but also catalyzed a resurgence of anti-Drake sentiment. Reports indicate that Pusha T and Kanye West, previously at odds, have buried their hatchet to collaborate on a new diss track aimed squarely at Drake. This potential collaboration comes after Pusha T's 2018 diss track, The Story of Adidon, which exposed personal details about Drake and his family, forcing Drake to address rumors of a secret child. Drake's controversies, including allegations of cultural appropriation and exploiting hip-hop icons like Tupac for personal gain, have intensified scrutiny. The rap community's disillusionment with Drake's perceived arrogance and insensitivity has united his detractors like never before, setting the stage for what could be another explosive chapter in his ongoing feud with Pusha T and potentially Kanye West. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us video has reverberated across the rap community, particularly on the West Coast, as a rallying cry against Drake. The track not only showcased Kendrick's lyrical prowess, but also served as a potent rebuke to Drake's perceived disrespect towards West Coast rap legends and culture. The video's release marked a pivotal moment, uniting Drake's detractors and reinforcing regional pride in California's rap heritage. Kendrick's scathing lyrics directly addressed Drake's attempts to challenge him and highlighted Drake's cultural missteps, including controversial references to Tupac Shakur. In response to Drake's claims of popularity in Los Angeles, Kendrick's "Not Like Us" effectively countered, reaffirming his own deep-seated connection and support from the West Coast. The track's impact was further amplified by Kendrick's impassioned performance during a pop-up show in Inglewood, where he directly confronted Drake's actions and urged fans not to tolerate disrespect towards their cultural icons. The fallout from Not Like Us has solidified Kendrick Lamar's position as a cultural torchbearer on the West Coast, contrasting sharply with Drake's perceived superficial understanding of and respect for hip-hop's roots. This cultural clash has garnered significant attention and polarized opinions within the rap community, setting the stage for heightened tensions and potential further responses. Pusha T has long been a vocal critic of Drake, accusing him of cultural appropriation and exploiting hip-hop for personal gain. Their feud escalated with Pusha T's 2018 diss track, The Story of Adidon, which exposed personal details about Drake, including allegations of fathering a secret child. The track garnered widespread attention and forced Drake to publicly address the controversy. Recently, rumors have surfaced that Pusha T and Kanye West, collaborators in the past but previously at odds, are reconciling to collaborate on another diss track aimed at Drake. This potential collaboration suggests a renewed focus on exposing what Pusha T perceives as Drake's shortcomings and insensitivities within the rap community. Pusha T's criticisms often center on Drake's commercial success and perceived lack of authenticity in his portrayal of hip-hop culture. He has accused Drake of pandering to trends and cultural identities when convenient, while failing to authentically engage with issues affecting the Black community. Kanye West, known for his provocative statements and artistic feuds, has also expressed solidarity with Pusha T's critiques of Drake. Their potential collaboration could reignite tensions in the rap world and further intensify scrutiny on Drake's public persona and cultural credibility. Fans are divided over the prospect of another Pusha T diss track aimed at Drake. Some view it as an opportunity for Pusha T to further expose what they perceive as Drake's flaws, while others question whether Drake deserves continued public scrutiny or if it risks becoming excessive in the competitive landscape of rap feuds. Drake's once confident presence on the West Coast has deteriorated significantly, exacerbated by his clashes with Kendrick Lamar and perceived cultural insensitivity. Initially, Drake's attempt to assert his popularity in Los Angeles backfired after Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us video, which became a rallying point against Drake. The video highlighted Drake's perceived disrespect towards West Coast rap legends and culture, solidifying Kendrick's support base and intensifying anti-Drake sentiment in California. One of Drake's notable missteps was his controversial use of Tupac Shakur's voice in a freestyle, which many viewed as disrespectful and exploitative of a revered West Coast icon. This incident further fueled backlash against Drake, prompting criticisms from both fans and prominent figures within the rap community. Moreover, Drake's cultural misunderstanding of Los Angeles became evident when he equated popularity in West Hollywood with broader acceptance throughout the city. This misconception underscored Drake's disconnect from the nuances of West Coast rap culture, leading to widespread condemnation and accusations of arrogance. Kendrick Lamar's response during a memorable pop-up show in Inglewood served to galvanize support against Drake's perceived cultural appropriation and superficial understanding of hip-hop's roots. Kendrick's actions not only reinforced his own standing standing within the West Coast rap scene, but also highlighted Drake's diminishing reputation in the region. Overall, Drake's missteps on the West Coast have significantly damaged his credibility and popularity within the rap community. The fallout from these incidents continues to shape public perception and fuel ongoing tensions, particularly in light of potential further responses from his critics like Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us stands as a powerful indictment of Drake's perceived cultural insensitivity and disrespect towards West Coast rap icons. The track's release marked a pivotal moment in the ongoing feud between Kendrick and Drake, as Kendrick's lyrics directly addressed Drake's attempts to assert dominance in Los Angeles. Kendrick effectively countered Drake's claims of popularity by reaffirming his deep-seated connection and support from the West Coast community. During a notable pop-up show in Inglewood, Kendrick further solidified his stance against Drake's actions. He not only performed Not Like Us with fervor, but also used the platform to admonish Drake's controversial use of Tupac Shakur's voice in a freestyle, urging fans not to tolerate disrespect towards their cultural icons. The fallout from Not Like Us has bolstered Kendrick Lamar's reputation as a cultural leader within the West Coast rap scene. His articulate critique of Drake's behavior resonated deeply with fans and critics alike, highlighting Drake's perceived lack of understanding and respect for hip-hop's foundational figures. Kendrick's portrayal of Drake as a cultural colonizer akin to historical exploiters has sparked discussions about authenticity and respect within the rap community. By challenging Drake's narrative and celebrating West Coast rap heritage, Kendrick has garnered widespread support and solidified his position as a voice against cultural appropriation in hip-hop. Overall, Kendrick Lamar's response to Drake's actions has not only intensified their feud, but also underscored broader themes of cultural identity and integrity within rap music. The impact of Kendrick's criticism continues to shape perceptions of Drake and fuel ongoing debates about cultural responsibility in the industry. Drake sparked controversy with his acquisition and flaunting of Tupac Shakur's ring, purchased at a Sotheby's auction for over $1 million. This move stirred significant backlash, particularly within the West Coast rap community. Kendrick Lamar addressed the ring controversy directly in his diss track, Euphoria, where he referenced Drake's ownership of the ring and suggested its return as a condition for earning respect. The lyrics reflected broader sentiments among fans and critics who viewed Drake's possession of Tupac's personal item as disrespectful and exploitative of hip-hop's cultural icons. During a pop-up show in Inglewood, Kendrick further condemned Drake's actions, modifying lyrics from Euphoria to explicitly demand the return of Tupac's ring. This moment not only underscored Kendrick's disdain for what he perceived as Drake's cultural insensitivity, but also galvanized support for Kendrick's stance within the West Coast rap scene. The controversy surrounding the Tupac ring has deepened divisions between Drake's supporters and critics, highlighting ongoing debates about cultural appropriation and respect for hip-hop's foundational figures. Drake's perceived mishandling of Tupac's legacy has further tarnished his reputation among those who value authenticity and reverence within the rap community. Overall, the Tupac ring controversy has become a focal point in the broader narrative of Drake's interactions with West Coast rap culture. It continues to fuel discussions about cultural ownership and responsibility, shaping perceptions of Drake's authenticity and respect within the music industry. Pusha T and Kanye West, despite their history of conflicts, are reportedly uniting once again to address Drake's controversies through music. Pusha T's long-standing criticisms of Drake center around accusations of cultural appropriation and insincerity within hip-hop.